Hello, so today I'll be making chicken tortilla soup. I have two chicken breasts. You need the yellow corn tortillas, cilantro, carrots, chiles, onion, garlic, lemon for your soup. And you need chicken stock. You need the diced roasted tomatoes. I like to put corn in my soup and also beans. I like pinto beans. It's your choice of what beans you want to put in there. And then the spices that I use like ground pepper, the cumin, paprika, the Cajun seasoning is really good. And then I season my chicken with the chicken seasoning. So what we do first, we bake our chicken. So we're gonna prepare this and put this in the oven for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so now you season your chicken. I like to put a little bit of olive oil so it could have a little crunchy to it. And then I use this chicken seasoning. It is so good. I use this on all my chicken when I cook it. And then I'll put a little bit of garlic salt. It's whatever you want to put on your chicken to season it. Then I get a fork because I don't like touching the chicken and my stuff. I don't want to like contaminate anything. You just mix it up. Then I get my foil, put it on top. Poke my little hole. And then I bake this for 45 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees. Okay, the next step is we're gonna cut up strips of the tortillas because we gotta fry them up and make like chips out of them for the soup. And once we chop this up, this is the first thing we do in the pan. We fry this up with a little bit of oil, make the chips, and then after that, we start adding the vegetables and like saute it a little bit. Okay, so the next step is you put oil in your pan that you're gonna make the soup in, and you fry up the tortillas and you make little strips of them. So you just wait till the oil gets hot. And you just make these crunchy, make chips out of them. Okay, so the tortilla's getting hard, and at this point I like to put salt and pepper on them so they can have some flavor. You gotta make them crunchy because they're going in the soup when it's done, and you don't want like soft, soggy tortillas. Chips out of them. So after once these are done, you take this out, you take most of the oil, just leave a little bit of oil because we're basically going to chop everything like in salsa. We got to chop up the onions, the garlic, and the chiles, and you saute that in here with the tomatoes, the roasted tomatoes, and that's like the next process. And my chicken's still cooking. I have 23 more minutes. It's in the oven. This smells so good. I already want to eat this. Okay, when this is done, I'm gonna take this out, put them in there so the oil comes out, and then I'm gonna chop up my vegetables, and then I'll be back. Okay, the next step is I chopped up I use a half an onion, I use both chiles, chopped them up, and then 4 cloves of garlic. So you just saute this. You let this cook a little bit. Then you add the tomato because you want this to soften up a little. Oh my gosh. And this smells so good. Chopped up the cilantro. I use a half a bunch of cilantro, but you wait till the end or else it'll burn. You can't cook cilantro like that. My chicken's still cooking. It's ready in like a minute. And right here we have the tortilla chips. They're so good. Oh my gosh. So let this simmer more. So I let this simmer for about like 3 minutes. And like the onions, the chiles are getting softer. Now you add the canned roasted tomatoes and with the juice and everything. That's what gives the flavor. So then you simmer that now. Mix it up. Let it cook. It smells so good. It's basically salsa. And this is where, while this is cooking, this is where I add the spices. So I use a 4 teaspoon of, I'll put cumin in it. It comes out. There it goes. So that, and then I'll put a half teaspoon. Hold on, let me put it. I'm going to use the whole because I am making a double amount. So I could take some to my parents of the Cajun seasoning. This is so bomb. Then you put this on meat. Mix that in there. And then you put like some paprika. I'll do a half of paprika in here. And some chili powder. Oh my god, yes. You like some chili powder. So then you just mix all the ingredients in here. Oh my god, it smells so good. Then I add the cilantro. I chopped up like half of a bunch, you know, you buy at the store. Chop that up. Let it cook in here. Let it soften a little. And then after this, you add the the chicken broth. So let me get it. I bought two because, like I said, I'm making a lot. And let this cook a little bit more. It smells so good. And then now you just add the chicken broth in here. And by the way, my chicken's done. It's cooling right now. I'm letting it cool down so I can shred it up and put it in here. I like baked chicken and like boiled chicken in my soup. Just tastes better. Then I'm going to chop up my carrots. And then I'll put it in here. And I'll put a can of corn and a can of pinto beans. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the carrots. I chopped them up while this was like simmering. So I like, you could basically put whatever vegetables you want in here. I like to put carrots. I drained the juice from that, so just the corn. And then I don't like black beans, so I just use the pinto beans. I don't know, I think that black beans are nasty. Then you mix it up. You let this cook and simmer. If you need to add more water, you can, depending on how much like juice you want. I'll probably add a little bit more water, but I'll wait till I get my chicken to see how much more I need. So I'm gonna get the chicken out and shred it while this is simmering. Okay, so I chopped up my chicken while this was simmering. Oh my god, it smells so good. I don't know if you can see this, but So you add the chicken, and then the extra like juice from when you cook the chicken, you go ahead and throw it in there. It gives it more flavor. So it's kind of thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water so I can have more juice. Okay, that feels a lot better. So you just let this cook and simmer until basically till the carrots are soft and ready, because everything else is pretty much cooked. So while this is cooking, then I'll make my rice, and then it'll be all done, and I'll show how you fix everything together. So you just put it on like low to medium and just let it simmer.